We did report that ICE agents were going to start manning the posts at various airports in the country. I have seen video of them scrolling through the airports. I'm not sure if it's helping or hurting the situation, but let's see if their efforts are, making things better or worse.
Social media post from Atlanta's airport. It says, due to TSA staffing constraint, ATL is continuing to see longer than normal wait times at security checkpoints. Travelers are encouraged to arrive at least 4 hours early. We appreciate.
And that's one thing. Every airport differs. Major airports such as Miami, Atlanta, Reagan, maybe Chicago O'Hare, those may see significant backup lines, while your smaller airports may not have as much as an issue. So it's sounding like it's case by case.
And thank our federal and airport partners for their continued dedication. It comes as ICE agents are now at Hartsfield-Jackson International to help with these long lines that we're seeing at security checkpoints. The move is meant to help TSA agents who have called out after not getting paid for weeks due to the partial government shutdown. We're going to be joined now by our team.
Okay, so it sounds like it's like subbing in, it's like calling up a sub. Let's get an ICE agent. Sub in, substitution.
5 in Atlanta. Lindsay Tuman is standing by live for us there at the airport. Lindsay, what can you tell us?
Hopefully they're placed in a position where it's just management. Because those TSA agents, I used to work with a TSA agent, or a former one. They take extensive training and they have to take tests to hold that position. So anyone can't just show up and perform their tasks.
How some of these lines are looking like this morning.
Hey, good morning to you, Carell. Well, I'll tell you, they are exceptionally long. Let me go ahead and step out of the way. You can get a look for it yourself. Here is the main security checkpoint where at this point, folks are probably have another hour and a half, 2 hours to get through. And they tell us they had already been waiting in line for 2 hours. This is actually a little bit better because earlier this morning, these lines were out the door, down the block. Now they're all just winding through baggage claim. But even with these ICE officers here, folks worry it's not going to improve the situation. The wait times to get through security at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport have been staggering.
Seemed like I didn't sleep last night to get here to the airport. It's unfortunate, but hey, I got to do what I got to do.
The line started outside for some, and people waited for hours before even making it to the main checkpoint to wait hours more.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's brutal, waiting that much time just to get to the main check-in area. That's brutal.
Like about 4 or 5 hours. Yeah.
What time was your flight?
9:40. We've been here since, what time did we get here? We came from Alabama, so we've been here since midnight.
There's a new plan to help ease some of the burden on TSA workers. President Trump is now sending hundreds of ICE officers to airports, including Atlanta's. Mayor Andre Dickens issued a statement about the presence of immigration officers at the airport, saying the ICE officers will help with line management and crowd control in the domestic terminal, and their job is not to conduct immigration enforcement.
Roger on the immigration enforcement, and basically, did you hear what they said? They said, basically line management and things of that nature. So they won't be patting you down and getting you through the metal detectors and all that good stuff. So that's good.
Before four. We got in line at about, 3:45. Yeah.
And that's where we are now. And the line started at the end of...
Like where Southwest is, very beginning, so yeah. And it doesn't help that people are cutting in line too. So that's annoying.
Well, that's what ICE officers are going to come in handy because, they should be able to manage all of that.
Get ready for another week of spring break travel. They're hopeful it will make a difference.
I flew out yesterday. It took me 5 minutes to get through down there, but up here, it's ridiculous.
It is a tough situation out here, and I heard you mention we'll notice to passengers to get here 4 hours in advance. It says the same thing when you check the TSA wait time website. There are no wait times.
And what sucks is, if you're like me, you get a little, whenever you got to catch a flight, you get that little anxiety because you don't want to miss it. So this is extremely stressful, showing up 6-7 hours early just so you don't miss your flight because you just don't know. It's just definitely it raises the anxiety.
It just says get here at least 4 hours early. And as I mentioned, folks have at least 4 hours early in the line. So adding on time to that is probably the smart thing to do for right now. Reporting live from Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, I'm Lindsay Tuman. Back to you.
Lindsay, thanks so much for checking in with us here and giving us a glimpse as to how the airport is looking there in Atlanta.
So we're going to leave that there. Definitely monitor the situation. Hopefully ICE officers won't be on the hook to be substituting for the TSA agents, especially in light of TSA. They're going to get paid here in the short future. The bill hasn't been passed, but they are working away. The administration is going to make sure that they get compensated for the time that has lapsed. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that and report back as more information is provided.